Good morning students. Welcome to New Era Global School online teaching class. This is your Devi ma'am, EVS teacher. The last day we are discussing about our chapter number 13 and today we are going to revise our last lesson of our 4th standard, that is resources and conservation. Okay students? So before going to the class, let's begin the class with the prayer. Each and everyone stand in your place, join your hands and get ready for the prayer. Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo, Maheshwara, Guru Sakshat, Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Now students, let's begin our class. That is chapter number 14, resources and conservation. So what do you mean by the term resources? Okay, the resources, they are made up of two types. So what are all the things we are getting from the nature? They are called as a natural resources. And what we are getting from the man, it is called as man-made natural resources. So, natural resources are plants and animals. Where the things resources made by the man, that is bridges, dams and buildings. So, these are all said to be the man-made resources. Okay. So, along with that, we are first going to discuss about our natural resources. Okay. So, first we will revise about our natural resources. So, what are all the natural resources? For example, plants, animals, soil, air, water. Okay. So, these things we are getting from the nature, so they are called as the natural resources. So each and everything, they are very useful to us. Okay. So plants, animals, soil, air, water. So these are all the essential components. So day by day, due to the human population on increasing in our domestic things, we are destroying these natural resources. So we have to conserve them. What is the conservation? What do you mean by the term conservation? Conservation means protecting our natural resources. Okay. How we can able to protect the natural resources? So that are the things we are going to see in this chapter. So first we will see about the plants. Okay. So what are the useful things of the plants? Okay, plants as a natural resources. Okay, plants as a natural resources. So, why we need a plant? Because plants is a source of food. Okay, it is an important source of food, not only for us, for human beings also. Animals, human beings, they will depend upon the food on plants. And what the plants will do? The plants will take the carbon dioxide and they will release the oxygen. So this is the second use of the plants. And third use, the plants, it will prevent the soil erosion. Okay, plants will prevent the soil erosion. And then what is the next one? And forest is the main place for the wild animals. Okay, it is a main place for the wild animals. So these are all the useful things of our plants. But what we are doing? We are continuously cutting down our plants. So what will happen? The plants are destroying. So if all the plants are destroyed, what will happen? We can't able to get the plants. So next, how we can able to conserve these plants? What is the next thing? Conserve means it is the protection. How we can able to protect the plant? So first one, avoid deforestation. What do you mean by deforestation? Cutting down the plants. So first we have to avoid our deforestation. If deforestation is continuously, we are doing the deforestation, the wild animals will be affecting. And then this deforestation will lead to the deforestation will be due to soil erosion. Soil erosion means the soil will lose its nutrients. Okay? And the next one, what happened? If deforestation continues, we will not get the rainfall. Okay? We will not able to get the rainfall. It will be the scarcity. And if continuously this will take place, sometimes what happens? Forest fire also will be taking place. So these are all the effects of the deforestation. I am repeating again. Deforestation means cutting down the plants. Cutting down the plants for our users. So if you continuously cutting down the plants, first it will lead to the soil erosion and we cannot able to get the rainfall and it will lead to the forest fires. So how we can able to conserve this one? So the government of India on every July 25th they are planting trees by means of Van Mahotsav. Okay. So and the government has announced that on July 25 every year they are celebrating the Van Mahotsav, planting the 1,000 of plants. Okay, so by means of this method we can able to conserve our plants. And on what is the next one? June 5. Okay, on June 5 we are celebrating our World Environmental Day. Okay, and every June 5 we are celebrating the World Environmental Day by planting the trees. So by using these things we can able to conserve our plants. Okay students, now we will move on to the next one. It is called as an animal resources. Okay, so the same here, listen properly, animal resources. Okay, in animal resources, what are the useful of animals? Second one, what are all the effects of the animal resources and how we can able to conserve the animals. So like this you can learn. First one, what are the useful things we get from the animals? We get milk, we get meat, egg. So these things we will get from the animals. And we also getting the fabrics from the animals like wool, okay, wool, and then sweaters. So these are all the things we get from the animals. And some of the animals like cow, buffaloes and horse. These animals, they are used for ploughing purposes. So these animals are used for the ploughing purposes. So these are all the useful things we get from the animals. And what are all the effects of the animals if continuous deforestation is taking place? So there are two types of animals are there. One is called as an extinct animal. Second one is called as an endangered animal. Okay. So due to the human effects, that is the continuous deforestation, hunting process. So due to this one, some of the animals has completely vanished from our earth. What are the examples? Examples are dinosaurs, dodo, mammoth. These animals, they completely vanished from our earth. They are called as an extinct animals. And what are endangered animals? Endangered animals means the number has been reducing. Okay, the number has been reducing. For example, if we take the tigers, the Asiatic lion, Bengal tiger, their number has been continuously reducing. So that is called as an endangered species. Okay students. So why these things are happening? First reason, due to deforestation. Second reason, namely the poaching. Poaching means what? Hunting the animals. For their products, we are hunting the animals. So these are all the effects of the animal resources. And third point, how we can able to conserve the animals. Conserve means protection. So first, the government has to announce the law to avoid hunting, or we can able to say poaching. So avoid poaching. Okay, we have to avoid the poaching purposes. And second one, the government has built the national parks and sanctuaries. Okay, the national parks and sanctuaries the government was building to protect our animal resources. Example, Gaziranga National Park, Corbett National Park. So these are all the sanctuaries built to save our animals. So these two are the natural resources, plants and animals. Now come to the next one, non-living natural resources. What is that? We are going to learn about the non-living natural resources. Okay, non-living natural resources. So what are all the non-living natural resources? First one is said to be in soil. Second one is said to be the air. Third one it is called as in water. Fourth one it is said to be air, soil, water, minerals. And last one it is called as in fuels. Okay students, as you all know the soil, without soil plants cannot able to live. Right or not? Because plants grow in the soil. By using the soil only, agriculture is developing. So soil plays an important role. Then come to the air. Okay, we breathe with the help of an oxygen. So air is important for the plants and the animals. And the next one, water. Water is also an essential component. Plants, animals, human beings, they can't survive without the water. And some of the minerals also very useful to us. Example, talcum powder. Okay, talcum powder, glass wax. So these are all the examples. Then fuels, that is coal, petrol and diesel. So these are all the fuels. They are very useful to us. All these things, they are called as an non-living natural resources. And then last, we are going to learn about the 3Rs principle. What we are going to learn? 3Rs principle. 3Rs principle. What is the 3Rs principle? First one is recycle, reuse, and third one is said to be the reduce. We have to follow this 3Rs principle. So first one, what is the recycle? Whatever the things or waste materials is there, we have to convert the waste materials into the some uses. For example, plastic bag bottles, they can be converted into the flower pots. Unused paper, that can be converted into the cardboard recycled. And old cotton clothes, they can be recycled to make a paper. And next one, it is called as a reusable. So instead of using the plastic bags, we can able to use the jute bags. Okay, and instead of using the paper, we can able to write the two sides on the paper. Instead of using the paper cups, we can use the metal spoons and metal plates. And then the last one, it is called as an reduces. What is a reduce? So instead of using the public transport, instead of using the personal transport, we can go for the public transport. Okay, and instead of using the plastic materials, we can use the jute bags, cloth bags, etc. So these are all the things present in this chapter. So we will take a quick recap of this chapter. What we have seen: natural resources. Okay, natural resources. We have seen about our introduction, and then we have seen about the introduction. Then we have seen about the plant as a natural resources. Then we have seen about the animal as a natural resources. Then we have seen about the non-living natural resources. And last we have seen about what we mean by RS principle: reduce, recycle and reuse. So these are all the quick recap of this chapter. Now everyone take your revision sheet. Okay, each and everyone take your revision sheet. Okay, so see the first one, it's page number 24, term 2 revision sheet, page number 24. First one, choose the correct option. First one, the roots of the trees, what it will do? Hold the soil, prevent the soil erosion, do not hold the soil, both A and B. As you all know that the root of the trees will hold the soil and prevent the soil erosion. So the answer is both A and B. Mark it. Second one, we cut down the trees for dash. Making furniture, making paper, making house, all of this. So the answer is said to be all of these. Okay. Then come to the third one. Cutting down the trees in large number. As you all know, cutting down the tree means it is called as a deforestation. Okay, deforestation. Fourth one, we celebrate the World Environmental Day. So when we will celebrate this one? 5th June. Every year we will be celebrating the World Environmental Day. Second one, unjumble the words to find out the correct answer. So, trees hold the dash. So, trees hold the soil. Second one, trees release dash. What the trees will release? It release the oxygen. Third one, trees gives us dash. So, trees gives us a paper. P-A-P-E-R, paper. Fourth one, we should not dash. We should not waste the materials. Okay, I'll make it fast. Then come to the third one. Give one word for the following. Okay. Cutting down the trees in large number. What is the correct answer for this one? It is called deforestation. Cutting down the plants, it is called as a deforestation. Second one, gas released by the trees. So the trees will release the oxygen. Third one, this is celebrated every year for the week of the July. In July month, we will be celebrating the Mahotsav. Then fourth one, the day on which the World Environmental Day is observed. So World Environmental Day, it was celebrated on 5th June. Now come to the fourth one. Write true or false for the following. Living things release the oxygen needed by all trees. No. So living things will release the carbon dioxide. So the statement is said to be false. Second one, trees are cut down for making furniture, paper and houses. Yes, the tree statement is said to be true. Third one, planting trees in large numbers. It is called as a deforestation. Planting trees is said to be an afforestation. So the statement is said to be false. Fourth one, trees are the natural homes of monkeys and squirrels. Yes, the statement is said to be true. Fifth one, fur, leather, ivory are obtained by hunting and the wild animals. Yes, the statement is said to be true. Now come to the logical question. Okay. Come to the logical question. This logical question I will send you the PDF to you, but just listen here. First one, Reena mother told her that she should not waste the paper. Why do you think so? As you all know that we should not waste the paper. We can able to write on both the sides of the paper because the trees, the paper we are getting from the trees, right or not? So we should not waste the paper. I will send you the PDF, don't worry. Come to the second question. Should Van Mahotsav be celebrated only a week in a year, or would it be better to celebrate it every year? Why? So yes, it is not should be celebrated only in the July month. We can celebrate it for every month. At least in our home, we should plant a single plant. Then come to the third question. Deforestation result in the decrease of an air quality. Yes. So continuously if you are deforestation means what? Cutting down the plants. If you are cutting down the plants regularly, the level of oxygen will be reduced and the carbon dioxide level will be more. So these will affect our environment. Then come to the sixth one. Observe the picture and answer the following. So there are 4 things are given here. You have to match the thing. Okay, by hand washing, we can able to conserve the water. By avoiding the building, we can able to conserve the plants. Car, public transport, and then land, it lead to the soil erosion. I will send this one, don't worry. Then come to the next one. So this is the homework for you. Recycle, reduce and the recycle, reuse, reduce. So here some things are present there. You have to make a tabular column which we can reduce, recycle and reduce. Reuse, recycle, reduce. This also I will send you the PDF. Then this is the consume map. Importance of the trees. So the trees will provide us oxygen. It is a place for the animals and afforestation. Then saving the trees. So by saving the trees, we can save the world or we can able to save the plants. So this I will send you the PDF, students. So this is up to your today's class. We have completed our whole syllabus. So might be our syllabus has been completed. So if you have any doubts on these things, tomorrow is an online class for you. You can ask in the online classes any doubts. Okay, students? So before ending up to the today class, so recently if you see in our groups, we are posting our admissions for this session 2021 and 22. What are the facilities you know about our school? So spread these messages to your friends. What are the facilities present in our school? We have a well qualified teachers. We are providing you the quality educations. Daily we are using the various innovative methods to teach you, and we teach you the moral values. We teach you the life skills, and we are introducing our IBL method, that is an inquiry based learning. So we have the well qualified teachers, many sports grounds are there, academics wise we are very good. Okay, so spread these messages to your friends. Okay, students, so see you tomorrow.